Alright, coming back from a holiday, even more things can go wrong. My PlayStation Plus subscription ended, and we just spend the money we have extra on the holiday. We even have to gain in on a bill or two because we had some bad luck and some extra cost in Barcelona. So for now, I have to go back to the games I didn't get from the PlayStation Plus subscription and the PlayStation Plus Extra, and one of them, at the moment, the only one I've installed that I've been playing so far is a Fallout 4, so we'll be continuing that game right now. So let's dive into it. See what the Fallout Wasteland is going to bring us today. But I'll at least have the subscription back up on the 1st of July. Then we'll at least have a little bit of money left. But for now, we just met our son that's called Father. I know the game yet, but if there are still people who aren't familiar with the game, I got unfrozen from a vault when my wife got murdered and the kid got kidnapped, and I got refrozen. And apparently, several years later, I finally got unfrozen.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
And after a long journey, I finally found my son in the Institute, one of the factions of Fallout 4. And he apparently is older than me now. And he's running this very institute that killed my wife, his mother, and is actually in charge over there. Well, I'm playing a Brotherhood playthrough right now, so I'm not going to side with him this time. So let's head out, because I do need to find some stuff here. I had something to find before the super mutant in the wasteland. He apparently should have a cure to return back to normal, and I have to find that in the bioengineering laboratories, I think it was. Till then, let's just play along for a bit with the quest over here as well. So let's do institutionalized. And we need to find the quests. Let's connect it with the super mutant. But which one was that again? I can't remember. Or isn't there a quest attached to it? And I just have to find my way myself. See if I can quickly find it. All my information. But I guess not. Talk to Bobby, investigate, skates, prison, treasure, scene asylum, detective cases, jumpsuits. Nope. Then I just should go and investigate on my own, because I do know that I need to do that. Alright, let's just walk around then, because I do not remember where the laboratory was. That's Father or Sean.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third
Doctor.
They weren't
I
kidding.
don't know.
You really are.
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Nope.
me.
You can think of me as
built
the
pretty
Institute's
well.
chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Why do you ask?
I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, well, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is gone. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Not so fast.
Bored with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built all this?
Who built this place originally? Has it been too long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set.
Greetings.
Unit, you can return to
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What's
What
available?
can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Alright,
Got a
show me
few
what you
minutes
got.
to browse?
Show me what you got, what you really, really got. Oh, it looks like fun, but I cannot afford it. Or do I have something to
You
sell?
are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Let's see what you have.
Trigger button. Sorry, wrong button. My bad. Yeah, I can sell this, bitches. Bam. He doesn't have that kind of money. So give me stuff. Stuff that I can use. Still need to pay up that much? Alright, let's dump some stuff here as well. Corny as fuck. Ah, this is good for now. Makes sense.
Could you maybe hit through my cigarettes? Thank you very much.
Experiment 18A.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Or do they mean I have sins? Fusion cells, emerald. Maintenance, Terminal 6. Few access logs. Replaced, cleaning, routine inspection, nothing interesting. What's over here? This looks old. Everything is clean and pristine. Oh, they're still working on expanding. So that's what's up.
Just keep talking if you can. I'm afraid this may be rather painful. Don't worry about it, Doc. Anesthetic would lower your blood pressure too much, and I need you to remain conscious. You already explained all that. It's gonna be worth it, right? Oh, most definitely. These implants are much more advanced than anything you've had before. Dr. Walter is very pleased with you. The Gen 3 synth program is finally making progress, thanks to the genetic material you recovered. You talking about that kid we got from the vault? Yes, a perfectly unspoiled DNA sample. Now this next part is especially delicate, so if you can please look straight into the light. Should everything be purple? No, that's just a calibration error. How about now? Better. I'm just glad to have a chance to test these on a cooperative human subject. Normally, the directors are very touchy about allowing this kind of technology outside the Institute. They must find you extremely trustworthy. You see, these are gonna work, right, Doc? Oh, yes. When I say test, I simply mean collecting data over time, which will be very valuable to making further improvements. This next part may be exceptionally painful. Try your best to remain conscious.
Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message.
It is unacceptable.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
When the lights go down and the stars come out, man just forgets about all his troubles.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Because I'm the father of father.
Operating at full capacity.
Since Retention Bureau.
Products to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a
We're all
message.
looking forward to working with
Please
you.
don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft?
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are.
Here I am.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you in the near future. Despite your relation to...
Really?
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer.
Character from another Fallout game.
He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
You're here. Glad you made it.
I'm so glad you made it.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Try to remember that sins are people, aren't people.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying. Hi there.
I'm just looting everything, guys. Don't you worry. I'll sell some back to you.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Unit at large. Investigation on the way. Last sighting, good neighbor. No recent sightings. Unit to believe in railroad custody. Memory wipe likely performed by now. Unit at large. Investigation suspended. Last sighting Boston Airport. Area deemed too hazardous. Reclamation scheduled. Location Libertalia Raider strongholds. New identity is Gabriel. Unit KA destroyed. At large in Corvega. SRB terminal.
Power armor is sturdy enough, but it limits your mobility.
Yeah, pro armor certainly
Scanning. Subject identified.
sturdy.
No visible reaction to K-14 combat. We'll start with this joint.
Terminal's got this locked.
Flat zero likeness. Rags.
There we go.
Advanced systems. Let's see what's over yonder.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Well,
Doc,
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
what kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Okay. If you say so.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest things.
Madison Lee.
Dr. Lee.
oh, it's you. You're not
It's me.
authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
What are you working on?
There's no getting rid of you, is there? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
You should be able to do that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here. a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked
Virgil.
about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yes, I have other things to do. Controller almost empty. That doesn't surprise me. And biosciences be there for 2 quests, so that's nice.
That was my favorite one. You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick.
Hey, Doc.
They
Get
didn't
that going.
hold.
So I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family
So good
is
to have you
doing.
here. Dr.
Young
Clayton
Wally must be
Holdren,
close to 10 years
head of the
old by now.
Bioscience Division.
It's remarkable
I-
that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Well, at least Tony Hawk is installed now, so next time I'm with my friend, we can do a skate off. Inventory 8. Step back. Let's see. Study one lightness. Spare 4 lightness. It starts with an S, so might be a spear. No.
Yes.
Deactivate. Open door.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Weapons hot.
So easy sometimes. Cat meat. Cat meat. Oh, damn it, I died. Oops. That went quicker than I thought it would. Oh, I'll do this all over again. Do it quickly then. Oh yeah, it also doesn't save that kind of stuff. That's true.
Sweet.
Hours, one likeness. Nose, one likeness, so it ends with an S.
There we go.
S. Ah, wrong button. Damn it! Too impatient.
Surprise contact.
Hey!
Sweet.
Look at all these mutants.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board: exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course. This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception.
Yes.
Dr. Frederick has I'm not one to question. The Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the I don't even want to know where this came from, which he already has in his possession. Well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Oh, that's probably been broke.
Got it.
What you playing?
What?
What you playing?
Fallout.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
The Institute. I still needed to be in the biosciences.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
It's great to have you here.
FEV laboratory. I've already been here though. There was nothing. Here was nothing. I don't know where it is. Nothing on here. Experimental serum. Got it. Oh baby, I got it. It didn't look correctly. Alright, let's see if I can find Dr. Lee.
Operating at full capacity. It's an honor to meet you,
Our medicine.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time. To me.
Yes,
They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Is this enough to convince you?
More than enough. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind.
No, Institute don't care, bitch.
Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Yes. Thank you, Madison.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good.
Can I
The
teleport
responses
over
map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Okay, what do I need to do to get out of here again? Let's find something. Computer or anything. This one?
Security's too tight.
We are honored to remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't reach.
I need to go over there.
Good evening.
At least somewhere over there.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has
Rainbow. Everybody dies sometimes. I think I'm in the wrong room. Other room. Yeah. Over here, maybe? Apparently not. Maybe one higher.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Even though I'm a son, Alan and Leah made me feel like a part of their family.
Higher. Where do I need to be? I really do not see.
Scanning unknown identity.
Really, why can I? Why do I always lose my way in these games?
Carry on, sir.
What did I way up? Even higher. Oh, yeah, I need to use the middle elevator.
Remember to conserve power in every
I think. Push the button and let me show you. Up, up, and away we go. It's open again. institutionalized. I can now fast travel. Let's visit Virgil first. He was detrimental when getting there. There was a death claw there.
Well,
Peter Verge.
I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
My olfactory sensors just spiked. You may want to hold your breath.
Oh, come on, Virgil. Work a bit harder.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event...
Okay.
Protect and serve.
Just wait a while. And now the battery's completely dead. Let's see if I got a cable nearby I can use. A very small one. There is one. I put here. Oh, that was the other one that. No, this wire's the wrong one anyway. Let's try it like this.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Completed outside the wire. And the other quest.
Might want to have Knight Captain.
There you have the leader.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Within. Level up. You are now level 28.
Dumb and ugly, that child. It'd be a super mutant.
Alright, let's not talk to father because he's the enemy.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help!
Help!
They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
I wonder what you'll go next.
Help! They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me.
Oh, they're gonna kill you.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me.
Maybe there's
This has
something
been
more
a
we can do now.
pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help!
More science.
They're gonna kill me.
I just
This has been a
I
pre-recorded
picked the
message.
wrong one.
Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me.
Yes, science free.
This has been a pre-recorded message.
Oh yeah, I have it. Not looking correctly.
They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Help! They're gonna kill me.
Capacity.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me.
Carry weight. Never wrong.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help!
That's that.
They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help!
Protection systems must be on the fritz.
They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help! They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds. Help!
Let's change the radio
They're gonna
again.
kill me.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean. So how about Billy Ward and the Dominoes? This one, I mean, it's
Let's see what's out there. Who they try to kill? Who are the killers? Ooh, I didn't take my armor with me. That wasn't smart. 60-minute man. Which one was it again? Gunner Holiday. Praying against my protestations, Sarge wants me to give you a copy of the news backdoor for the Pit Boys. Instead of going through the current door as it accesses a lower level of code within the device. Once it does that, something quite interesting happens. I'm wasting my time. All you need to do is pull the plug from the back of the Pip-Boy. Carefully this time. Simply insert it into any Pip-Boy, provided the plug is removed, and the backdoor program should do the trick automatically. Once inside, you can pull data from any Pip-Boy you find. Coordination, locks, you name it. Sarge is hoping that if we find any vault dwellers in the field, we'll be able to locate more vaults through their Pip-Boys. You know what that means? Hell, knowing you, you'll probably end up leading the vault dwellers to us, rather than the other way around. I hope Sarge knows what he's doing. Holy crap, where to start? I'm just gonna have this thing to write it all down. I've been locked down in this vault for weeks now. I've been bored as hell, and the games, all these things go fast. It was fun putting notes saying, kick me on Coroni's head for a while. But next thing you know, Glass says there's a paper shortage. Also, it's not exactly easy paying rent when someone who spends all their time in their room. Me and the boys were trying to reprogram the cell phone to give him a wage. But yeah, let's set it up back today. It was then that I remembered Moshansky telling me we programmed our pit bulls for Savage so we can track our guys in the building seeing shifts. The joke's on you, Moshansky. I found a way better use for your stupid program. I got a few more spots here and managed to break into the kitchen, take a week-old Mirelurk soup that had been smelling out plenty for days, and we hoisted it by rope over the week. After that, all I could do was watch Corona walk down the hallway to get his dinner after everyone else had gone to bed. I can't even describe my anticipation, watching little Corona move along the big screen. By the time the whip appeared in the atrium, I lifted my up and there he was, completely aware he was going to smell like a dead Mirelurk in this. I told Jones to pull, and the next thing you know, liquid came falling on his face was a freaking picture. I swear he was about to cry. I haven't seen him since. To think Sarge wanted to use these things to trap us for a mission to. We have to go too far, right? This lady left, guys. Lady left. I should have brought my armor. Pope's March, Pentecostal Church. There were a lot of ghouls. Said they were all feral.
That was Butcher Pete by Roy Brown, not the other way around. Hey, you seen there's this article in Women's Paper. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. I'm not saying it's correct. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was I've asked to read. I have a statement from the.
Finally, everyone dead.
You know, well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That is, you know, safe and all. Everybody. Kind of.
I've lost track of my target. Violence protocols engaged.
Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. Next is Tomorrow by Frankie Carl. It's nice. It's a little sad, but I mean, that's okay.
Opening fire.
Lock's really strong.
Map. Stand satellites ready. Please stand back. Oh, well. If you want to read this, watch it back on my YouTube. And you can pause when the text appears. I'm a bit too tired to read right now. First, don't know. Probably not. One more tomorrow quest. Gunner signal. Way. That way, maybe. Alright, that's the right way. Getting closer. Five, 28, that's going quicker. 30, 33, 35. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time. Why can't I not go that way? You should go that way. I think so. It was out of bounds. Oh, maybe it's over there. Looks suspicious. Looks like something crashed down here. Could be one of the new quests added with the update. Can't remember doing this other times I played the game. Getting closer. Further away again, so it's that way. That way. Need to take my drugs again. There it is. A bit of water to wash it down. Further away again. Here. Oh, there he is. Oh, my ammo is dead. Ah! Now I'm dead. Oopsie. Cute. I did my best. Alright, I need to grab a different weapon. Oh no. How far back am I? Very far away. Well, I'll do that next time. It's almost midnight anyway. Just go to that spot. Oh, it's closer by than I thought. It's not complete way back. No. a little while back in this episode. So missed it. Just is this a spawning point or? Okay. That's alright, because I'm gonna pick up my armor. Because I'm way too squishy. No, let's not do it right now. Let's first put on the suit of armor before I forget it again next time. It's something I would do. Alright, that's it for today. I might be back tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. It's because it's my wife's birthday tomorrow, but she's also quite sick. So you never know how the day goes. It's all up to her. She's in charge tomorrow. It's her day. So in 8 minutes, as she would say, she would be 25 tomorrow. Yeah, bless her little heart. No, that's just a joke she makes. But for now, thank you all for coming out. I might be back tomorrow, but I'll at least be back on Friday. Until then, have a good one.